In today's video, I will walk you through a better than drop-down shadow effect in Photoshop. Please like and subscribe if this video helps you. To follow along, open Adobe Photoshop on your computer. If you do not already have it installed, you can download it from the official Adobe website through the Creative Cloud app. Once Photoshop is open, create a new document or open an existing project where you want to add the shadow effect. We are going to create a much more realistic looking shadow effect, instead of using the standard drop shadow layer style. This method gives you more control over the shape and motion of the shadow, which helps it feel more natural. Start by typing your word using the text tool. In this example, I am using the Integral Bold font, but you can use any bold font that works well for your design. Thicker text usually makes the shadow effect more noticeable and easier to shape. After your text is ready, right-click on the text layer and choose Convert to Smart Object. This is important because it allows the blur effect to stay editable while keeping the quality of the text clean. Next, press Ctrl and J on your keyboard to duplicate the layer. You should now have 2 copies of the text. Select the lower text layer because this will become the shadow layer. Then go down to Layer Style and choose Color Overlay. Change the color to black and press OK. At this stage, the lower layer will look like solid black text directly behind the original text. Now go to the top menu, choose Filter, then Blur Gallery, and select Path Blur. Inside the Path Blur settings, make sure Center Blur is checked. From here, begin adjusting the blur direction and shape by following the same process shown on screen. You can drag the path handles and control the motion of the blur to create a more realistic shadow angle. Take your time here, because this is the part that gives the effect its depth and realism. You can also play around with the shadow shape until it matches the style you want. A softer blur can create a smooth cinematic shadow, while a more stretched blur can create a dramatic perspective effect. Continue adjusting the blur path and refining the shadow until you are happy with the result. Once everything looks good, press OK to apply the effect. And that is it. You now have a realistic custom shadow effect created entirely inside Photoshop, using path blur instead of the regular drop shadow effect.